Muscle tissue. Each muscle is made of many long cylindrical fibers arranged in parallel eras. These fibers are composed of numerous fine fibrils called myofibrils. Muscle fibers contract, shorten in response to stimulation, then relax, lengthen, and return to their uncontracted state in the coordinated fashion. Their action moves the body to adjust to the changes in the environment and to maintain the positions of the various parts of the body. In general, muscles play an active role in all the movements of the body. Muscles are of three types: skeletal, smooth, and cardiac. Skeletal muscle tissue is closely attached to skeletal bones. In a typical muscle such as the biceps, stripped skeletal muscle fibers are bundled together in a parallel fashion. A sheath of tough connective tissue encloses several bundles of muscle fibers. The smooth muscle fibers taper at both ends, fusiform, and do not show striations. Cell junctions hold them together and they are bundled together in a connective tissue sheath. The wall of internal organs such as the blood vessels, stomach, and intestine contains this type of muscle tissue. Smooth muscles are involuntary as their function cannot be directly controlled. We usually are not able to make it contract merely by thinking about it as we can do with skeletal muscles. Cardiac muscle tissue is a contractile tissue present only in the heart. Cell junctions fuse the plasma membranes of cardiac muscle cells and make them stick together. Communication junctions, intercalated discs at some fusion points allow the cells to contract as a unit. That is, when one cell receives a signal to contract, its neighbors are stimulated to contract. Neural tissue. Neural tissue exerts the greatest control over the body's responsiveness to changing conditions. Neurons, the unit of neural system, are excitable cells. The neurologial cell which constitute the rest of the neural system protect and support neurons. Neuralgia make up more than one half the volume of the neural tissue in a body. When a neuron is suitably stimulated, an electrical disturbance is generated which swiftly travels along its plasma membrane. Arrival of the disturbance at the neuron's ending or output zone triggers events that may cause stimulation or inhibition of adjacent neurons and other cells. Organ and organ system. The basic tissues mentioned above organize to form organs which in turn associate to form organ systems. In the multicellular organisms, such an organization is essential for more efficient and better coordinated activities of millions of cells constituting an organism. Each organ in our body is made of one or more types of tissues. For example, our heart consists of all the four types of tissues, that is epithelial, connective, muscular, and neural. We also notice after some careful study that the complexity in organ and organ systems displays certain differentiable trend. This differentiable trend is called evolutionary trend. You are being introduced to morphology and anatomy of three organisms at different evolutionary levels to show their organization and functioning. Morphology refers to study of form or externally visible features in the case of plants or microbes. The term morphology precisely means only this. In case of animals, this refers to the external appearance of the organs or parts of the body. The word anatomy conventionally is used for the study of morphology of internal organs in the animals. You will learn the morphology and anatomy of earthworm, cockroach, and frog representing invertebrates and vertebrates. Thank you.